there is the mandatory ignition interlock device requirement, and then there is the permissive ignition interlock device requirement. The mandatory ignition interlock requirement is after convicted for a DUI, depending upon which level of DUI you are convicted of, it's required that you have an ignition interlock device installed and used on that vehicle. First offense, regular DUI or a .08 DUI at 6 months. Actually, it's a year, but if you don't have any tamperings or any problems, you can abate that after 6 months, meaning they'll send you a letter that says after 6 months you can take it off. If your alcohol level's over a .15, it's a year. If your alcohol level's over 0.20, it's a year and a half. And that's mandatory. I have a lot of clients that say, you know what, I'm just not going to drive because I don't want to mess with it. That's fine. Don't drive. But the day you want to drive, you're going to have to put it in. It's not something that you can choose to ignore or that there's some alternative to it. There isn't. You have to do it. Clients out there who live out of state, and they say, well, my state doesn't require it. Yeah, but this state does. And if you don't comply, your state's going to be notified, and then you're going to have issues. You've got to do it. That's the mandatory ignition interlock device requirements. It's mandatory for some other forms of DUI also, but that's the mandatory part. Now, we now have expanded the permissive use of ignition interlock device. If you get convicted of a second offense DUI within 7 years of the first one, and if you are convicted, the law requires that your license be revoked for a period of a year. And that's always been an absolute revocation, no driving whatsoever. Now, after the first 90 days, if you choose to put an ignition interlock device in the vehicle, you can drive during that revocation period. Same thing with the 1 year suspension if you, quote, refuse to take a chemical test. For many years, for that whole year, you couldn't drive at all. Now, if you choose to put the ignition interlock device in, you can drive for most of that period of time.